News 2 is bringing you special reports in every newscast today when it comes to kids and screen time. This is a concern for teachers, such as Murfreesboro's director of schools.
So he's trying to keep students focused in the classroom while teaching parents how their at-home decisions factor into their child's learning.
You are going to go to this section.
Getting down to the details, helping kids grow into successful adults.
As our students are bringing in different needs, we have to respond.
It's a big goal for Dr. Trey Duke.
And what are you going to program it to do?
Director of schools for the Murfreesboro City School System. And he says they started noticing a specific need about 5 to 7 years ago.
The need for mental health therapists to help us with students who are dealing with anxiety, for more behavioral interventions and behavioral personnel to help for students who had behavioral issues that needed some specialized attention.
At the same time, MCS leaders noted more research about the correlation between screen time and what school staff saw in classrooms.
We really felt like it was incumbent upon us to make sure that our community was aware of, and specifically our parents, this is what the research is.
Dr. Duke led a discussion about the research-based effects of screen time on children's brains. For instance, researchers at the University of Michigan found misguided screen time usage by parents can lead to more emotional outbursts in preschool-age children.
We're not necessarily saying the phones are making it harder for us to teach students. What we do know is the research is saying the phones are leading to sleep deprivation issues. The phones are leading to attention issues. They're leading to social and cognitive issues around how students interact with each other. Because of that, we are seeing an impact in learning as well.
While they gave parents tips on limiting screen time at home, district leaders are careful to balance the benefits and challenges of devices in the classroom.
Because we're an elementary-only school district, we really tried to think about how we do devices in a way that really responds to the students we serve.
Dr. Duke says they are one-to-one for devices in 3rd through 6th grade, but decided against that for their youngest students.
K-1-2, we've made that intentional decision to actually not go one-to-one. So we're a 2-to-1 ratio. And part of the reason is when we think about just instructionally, we were having conversations of, is it ever really appropriate in the way we think about instruction to walk into a kindergarten classroom and have every child on the computer?
They hope parents also think cautiously outside the classroom, treating technology like a car seat.
For our role as a parent is to make sure when we put our children in a car, they're strapped into that car seat and they're safe. What is the car seat, or what are those restraints you are putting around technology to make sure that as they're going down that virtual world, they're also safe?
Dr. Duke said they've also had conversations with principals this year about the devices they use in the classroom, even if it's for an educational benefit and for learning, making sure it's not too much for these young children.
What a great story, Nicole.
One of the big takeaways, I think, from all this reporting that you and I have done is that officials and these experts are not saying get rid of the screens altogether, but it's to just be careful with how much of that screen time and the content itself too.
Right, because he touched on the mental health aspect of it as well. Of course, we all have young kids, so this is a world that we're entering into.
And Dr. Duke, he mentioned it there, what Anaya is experiencing in school and what Marcus will experience at Murfreesboro City Schools. It's phenomenal. I mean, the screen time is important, but also the reading of a physical book and the education from that perspective is important.
You got to do that too.
Yes, absolutely. So